Hello guys, this is Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna learn you how to make an API REST service using GET in React. The result will be a payment collection from a user. After getting the result as a JSON, we will populate it with in a page using a table. We will also create a button to refresh the table using UseEffect to render the page. So I'm going to start from zero. Okay, let's go on Google and see how do we create a new React project. There we go. So by running this command, we will create our React project. And that should be in a moment. I will just pause that and resume after. Okay, we're done. By the way, you have to have installed React for this. If you haven't done that, do that. So let's see what we got here. We got the nodes, we got the public. Oh, we don't need this. Let's make a little cleaning. This doesn't, we don't need this too. Index, okay. Okay, let's go in here. We'll disable the strict mode because of it will render the page twice. Also, we don't need this. Okay, index.css. I don't think we need this. That's it. We'll keep this one, but we practically won't be using it. Okay. We don't need this. Let's go right here. Let's delete this. Okay. We're going to import the browser as router, switch and route from the Reactor DOM. Okay. In order for this to work, you have to install Reactor router DOM. So I will just put the command in here. Okay, now we are done with this. Okay, and here we're gonna do our page. Let's name it API.get, API without dot get, which we will create in one moment. Okay, let's make a new folder, API get. Let's create a new file, API get.jsx. Let's import React from React. We're going to be using axios for the get request, so let's install axios. The command for that will be npm install axios. Let's do that. Okay, we are done. Let's import axios from axios, and we're gonna need a random ID for the table. I already have this. Let's install this one too. The command on this will be npm install id. Okay. So we'll have a function get API. We'll have a constant using the useState data and set data from when we're gonna extract the data. It will be a list. Okay. We're going to need the table body. And we're gonna need the table head. Let's say heading. Okay. The URL from where we're going to get the data will be this one right here, pause and copy. I will be sharing it in the comments too. So let's make the API request, and after that we'll see what we need more. Let's say constant load data will be an async. And we'll have constant response will be equal to an await because we have a sync axios.get, and here we're gonna paste the URL. Okay, and after this we're gonna set data to response.data. That's pretty simple, right? And we're gonna call our function the first time. UseEffect. When we load the site for the first time, we'll be calling the load data. And after this, on each change on the website, we'll be rendering our page using UseEffect. Okay? Let's export the function right here. What was the name of the function? Get API. Okay, and let's test our application. For that you'll have to get in the app. The command usually it's npm start, but before that let's see we cleared it all. Let's go on the index, and we don't need this because we just deleted this, and we don't need this either. Just clearing the code, and let's start it. Okay. So it seems we have an error. Let's see on that line 16. Oh, we forgot to delete this. Okay, let's see now. It says app-get is not defined. Oh, that's the name of it. That's the function is that. Actually, we're gonna leave it like that. Let's see right here, and function as it's okay like that. Okay, let's modify this here. Okay. Oh, stupid me, and let's import it. Let's say import app-get. And this is the real name, and it should work right now. Okay, so all these variables and imports we'll be using later. Let's see if it works right now. Works like a charm. We just got that logo. We'll delete it later. Let's console log. The data will be fetching. Let's say data. Okay. And let's see how it looks. So the first time it's empty because it's empty, and after that it will populate with it. So here is our JSON. We got document date. We'll be using function to extract that date. We got type, invoice ID, payment ID, invoice serial, the value. And if you notice, if we refresh it, we'll have 4. And if we refresh it again, 1. It will change every time. It will randomly change. So we're gonna display that in a table, and we're gonna make a button. Without using refresh, it will render the page again and give us the data. Let's do that. So let's start with the heading for the table. I already noted my headers on the JSON document. It will be document date, document type, invoice ID, let's say payment ID, invoice serial, okay, comma, and the last one, invoice value. So that will be it. For formatting the date, we'll be using, I found a function on Google, you can find it too on Stack Overflow. For the T separator, it's this one. I'll just copy it right here, and we'll be extracting the date from it. Let's move this one up. Okay, so let's say if we have data, then let's think about it. We need to reset the table body, which will be an array, and here we will build our table body. Let's use map to iterate through the list. Let's call it payment. For each payment, we will because like I said right here, it's actually a list of payments. Okay, sometimes it's one payment, but it will come in a list. Okay, so we're gonna have table body. We're gonna push in the list. We're gonna use that function we just pasted earlier, get date. It will be payment dot document date. Okay, let's see what's here. Let me read. It will be read. Okay. Oh, we didn't put the list. This should be it. This should be right here. Okay. And this should not be here actually. Okay, that's more like it. So after that we'll have the payment dot document type. Okay. Payment dot. I'm just gonna copy them from the JSON. Payment ID. I mean right from here. See, we got invoice number. Invoice serial. Let's say invoice value. So we have our list, the table body. Okay. Let's actually return the page now. Like I said, it will be a table. Let's say style. Let's make it larger. 1003. Okay. We need double quotes, double parentheses, sorry. Just close it right here. Okay, this will be our table. We need a table head. Then you know the drill. And here we're gonna put the heading that we just built right up here. And for a shortcut, we're gonna say heading.map for each head. We're gonna return table head. The key will be a random ID generator, because we actually need that. Okay, and we're gonna put the title head. Okay, and I think here we need one more. Why not? It's starts right here. Now it's okay. Okay, let's test it. Save it. Oh. Okay. We have to move the date function because we cannot get it before initialization, so we'll move it right here after the heading. Let's see. Oh look, and we have, let's refresh it, and we have the document head, the table head right here. Let's do the body. Okay, so using this, we'll be using the body. Okay, and in the table body we'll be using two maps. You'll see the table body, which we just get right here up with where we populate it with the data. Dot map. Here we'll have the payment. And we're going to return, let's see, we need to do this, return the tr. I know here for a fact that we need a key for this one when we're using map again, so I'll just copy paste this one right here. Okay. And here we're going to do another map for each item because we have entered the list. And let's say and here we're going to return every table head. Let's paste this again. Okay, and here we're gonna have the item, and okay, that's good, and we're going to have the close, the tr right here. Okay, let's see if it works. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing one header. One moment, let's see what we're missing. And let's see right here. And we have the payment ID, document type, document date. I think after the payment ID it's invoice number, so this is what we're missing. Let's save it and refresh it again. There we go. You just need a little settle around here. So let's make that button where we can refresh it without using the refresh button right here. Okay, let's go down here, and after the table we'll have a small button. Let's take some distance. Say button, and on click, what do we want to do? It's simple as day. Let's close the button and refresh. what do we want to do every time? We want to call function. What function do we want to call? We want to call the fetch function, the get function. And that would be the load data function. Okay? So I'm gonna say load data. Let's take a look. So without using the refresh, using the UseEffect, we can render the page on refresh on the button. Pretty cool, right? So if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and like. It will encourage me to make more and make some complicated ones, not just a simple one. And cheers, see you the next time.